Welcome to the Outdoor Realm YouTube channel. I'm Joe, and we're going to take you guys with us on a 5-night camping trip in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. We're going to be tent camping, and it's going to be a lot of fun. All right, let's go. We got a good spot for a tent back here. Well, we've made it to our campsite, and this is a little different than what we normally do. A normal camping trip, we'll usually reserve a site, but in this particular area there are no reservable sites, so thankfully we found one that was open, and it's actually pretty nice. It's pretty big and spacious, and then we can fit us all in here.
Look at that enormous toad.
You ready to go camping? Well, now that we're here, we got a lot of work to do. We gotta start with setting up the tent and then everything else that comes after that. So we're gonna get to it here. I've had quite a few comments on some of my camping videos saying that I bring too much stuff. And it's probably true. I bring a lot of stuff. My truck is completely packed right now. We have 4 kids and we like to be at least somewhat comfortable when we're camping. So yeah, I tend to bring a lot of stuff with when we go camping, but I'm okay with that. The reason I like to set up my tent first before anything else is I like to have an order of how I do things and get things set up, and it just makes more sense in my mind to get your shelter put up before everything else, and just in case you have like weather or something like that come in. You might not have time to do everything else, but at least you have your tent set up. Alright, make sure we got room for William. So for our inside of the tent setup, we usually use a rug on the floor. That just makes it a little nicer for walking when you got bare feet. You don't really need it, but we like it as just a comfort thing. For the kids, I used to bring like air mattresses and stuff for them. I never slept on an air mattress as a kid. I just slept right on the tarp floor. But we've got like a down mattress type thing for them. And I just laid down a adult-sized sleeping bag, opened it up. So that's what the kids are going to sleep on. They'll be just fine for that.
Pros with pack and plays now. Done this so many times. We're pros. Pack and plays, no problem.
So we've got 4 kids, and every one of them has slept in a pack and play at some point in a tent while we've been camping along the years here. So we're going to put the baby in the pack and play. It's easier to contain him there, and it's just an easy solution for a little one who's just crawling around and out of control like kids are. So for Nast and I, we sleep on a air mattress. We used to have a nice one that sat up this far off the ground, and I ended up popping it, unfortunately. So we're on a low sitting mattress now, but we just use a full size. It's big enough for the 2 of us. Keeps us off the ground, and it's a lot more comfortable than sleeping on the ground. So I used to have a hand pump that I used for this, but I went out and got an electric one because that's a whole lot easier. All right, little boy, you gotta get off of there. Come here. I think our pump needs new batteries. Just about. There we go. That's what it's supposed to do.
You can't forget your stuff.
Somebody got William a new chair. I accidentally broke William's chair with the tractor on our last trip, so Grandma got him a new one. So Nast and I, for our bedding, we just take 2 sleeping bags, unzip them all the way, and we zip the 2 sleeping bags together. And that's just a much easier way than trying to pack bedding, sheets, and on anything like that. It's just, these come in their own bags. It's only 2 separate systems. Throw them together, and you've got a double wide sleeping bag is basically what it turns into. There we go.
Pull socks out, put them on like a mitten, right? That's how you get them.
That sounds...
Okay, dividers are up, and we're ready to sleep tonight. All right, well, the tent's pretty much done. We do need to get the fly on still, but I'm gonna just leave it for now because it's really humid out right now, and Nas is still in there with the baby. So another comment that I get a lot on my camping videos is people tell me that I should put a tarp underneath my tent to help with keeping things dry. I don't do that. I don't think it's necessary. I think it might help protect the bottom of your tarp, but as far as keeping it more dry, I don't know if that actually really helps. Most tents these days, at least the bigger ones, come with a tarp material that's already built into the tent. And certain brands, this one doesn't have it, but I'll show you this tent that my parents are in. This is one of my favorite tents I've ever owned. This is a Coleman, but it has the bathtub style bottom, which I really like. The bathtub style is basically the tarp bottom comes up off the ground. Like, that's probably got to be 5 or 6 inches off the ground. And that really helps with keeping your tent dry. I've never had any issues with this tent staying or keeping water out. So I don't like to put a tarp underneath. I don't think it's necessary. If you want to do that, you go ahead, but I prefer not to. I think it would help with protecting the bottom of your tarp a little bit from like rocks or roots, because this one does have some pinholes in it, but they're way towards the center of the tent and moisture doesn't tend to get under there very often. So I have gotten a lot of comments on that, and I choose not to do that, not to put a tarp underneath. But you do whatever you like to do, and if you think it helps, that's great. Go for it. We're also here with my parents, my mom Shar and my dad Mark, and my brother's here from Arizona. His name's Travis, and he hasn't been on a camping trip like this since I think it's been 10 years or more. I do have one other brother, Jake. Like, this is what we used to do when I was a kid. Every summer we'd do a big camping trip like this. We'd be out here for a week long, and we're doing it again, which is kind of nice.
I love it.
So the next thing we're gonna do is we gotta get some dinner ready. We were supposed to cook over the fire, but we don't have firewood right now. So I brought a small charcoal grill, so that's what we're gonna use. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab that and get that lit.
Pop it. I can't go up.
Only you can prevent wildfires. Nice. This is Travis.
Thank you.
Clam.
Oh yeah, is it still alive?
Yeah.
You gonna eat it?
No.
You
No.
can cook it in the fire.
No.
So just a quick tip for when you're putting the centerpiece in for this particular screen tent, or if you have something similar for your tent and you only have one person to do this, you just put the far end into the tab over there, and then you just take the pole, push it into the ground and bend it, and put it in the other tab just like that, and that's the easiest way to get that in there. Find that out in the lake.
It was on the shore.
Oh, well, thanks. Well, the screen tent is pretty much set up. This is a new setup for us. Normally, we'll just put the screen tent over top of the picnic table, which doesn't allow for a whole lot of room inside. And I found out over the years that we really don't eat inside the screen tent very often anyways. We're usually outside. So we've tried doing this setup, which we'll just put some foldable tables in here. Makes a really nice area for cooking on the stoves, and you've got lots of room for your tubs and your coolers. You can take them out of the truck. We don't store coolers in here. Coolers always go inside of the truck when we're not using them, or at night, just to keep animals out of them. But there's so much more room in here. It's just easier to deal with food. When we're done cooking it, we can take the food into here, and get everything prepped on one of these tables, and people can just come in, grab their food, and go back out by the campfire to eat.
Yay, camping! Yay, camping!
Oh, okay.
Mustard and ketchup helps everything on a burger.
Bless our time together, we pray in Jesus' name.
Oh,
Like it?
Yeah.
Wow.
She looks so fancy.
This is what the kids do with Uncle Travis when he's around. They love Snapchat filters.
Okay.
Hi.
No, I don't. Look. Look.
Well, dinner was delicious as usual. It's always nice to have the option of a grill just for situations like this, or if it's raining. We usually use the grill when it's raining. Next, Travis and I are gonna go get some firewood because we don't have any, and there's a local stand right down the road, so we're gonna go grab some of that quick and fill up the water jugs as well. That's okay. The water?
I don't like skippers.
Well, that's pretty much gonna do it for today. Day one, we just got everything set up and kind of got established here, and we'll probably just have a fire for a little while before we go to bed, and then we'll see you in the morning. Well, we survived our first night. We're just planning on sticking around the campground today and just kind of hanging out, enjoying being outside. My mom is working on getting breakfast ready.
Fresh toast and bacon, and there's fruit.
These stoves are really make things a whole lot easier when you're camping. Pretty much just something you can just turn on right away. You don't have to worry about building a fire if you don't want to. I do like cooking over the fire, but we don't have a fire going all the time. We usually only have a fire at night, and we'll cook over it at night. Breakfast time though, sometimes lunch, we always cook over these stoves. And there's different types you can get. This one runs off of propane. It's just a regular propane tank you hook up to it, and then you push a button and it goes. Really easy to use. They also have these older ones that you can find. I really like these a lot. They run off of liquid fuel. They take a little bit of learning. There's like a learning curve to it. It's not as easy as just plugging in the gas and going. It takes a little bit more than that. I'm not going to go into that in this video, but this is something I would highly recommend for your camping setup.
I'm coming in for seconds.
That's good. 6 sticks of butter.
Butter and syrup, baby.
Get it! Well, breakfast is over, and we got everything pretty much cleaned up. Everybody's just kind of doing their own thing today. We're not leaving camp or anything. It's just kind of a hangout day. Do whatever you want, just to kind of relax. So I'm gonna take a kayak out. Kids are down here swimming, and it's actually a really nice day out today.
Yeah, it's super cold.
It's cold.
Yeah, it's freezing.
Yeah, the water's a little cold.
A little chilly.
Little loon family hanging out.
There's a dog.
That's one of my favorite things, is hearing loons calling like that. Well, no fish. So middle of the day, sun's up in the middle of the sky. It's not a very good time to fish, or maybe I'm just really bad at this, I don't know. But we're gonna head back to camp and see what else we can do. Well, we're gonna go for a walk now. This is something that we really like doing while we're on camping trips. It's really nice if the campsite's got like a loop on it and the kids can ride bikes, or sometimes we'll take them in the wagon. William's just over here on the side of the road peeing. Hey, we don't do that on the side of the road, crazy. This particular campground has a little pond in the middle, so the kids are currently looking for frogs to catch. Another one of their favorite pastimes while camping. The frogs seem to love living in little ponds like this. Nice. Oh, Lana's about to catch one.
Oh, Lana, got one. Here you go. Come on, David, go.
It's under the water.
What are you getting over here?
There's a little tiny frog right there.
I see him.
See it? Oh,
Oh,
right in the tree
log.
stump.
There he is.
Yep, here he goes.
Lana's got a frog.
Escape from me. There's one.
Mommy, Mom, wait. Dad. Oh my goodness. I gotta catch that one. Nope, this one's bigger.
Whoa.
Big one.
Whoa.
Come back. Oh, you got him.
It's huge!
Clark got him.
He is ginormous.
That's a big frog.
The biggest frog I've ever caught. That was a slow one.
You go, Clark.
Clark's a professional frog catcher.
Get him. Oh,
There he
it's my frog. Big one. There he goes.
There they go.
My froggy.
Say bye, frogs.
I see the big one. That was the most fun of my life. I loved it.
Did you have fun catching frogs?
Oh yeah, I held one. It's like, yeah, here, Mom, here's my frog. I'm gonna catch another one.
Mm-hmm.
We've been seeing a lot of these blueberry bushes here. This one's got a couple of blueberries growing on it. They're all over the place. There's a whole bunch here, here.
Lana's got a fish. All right, Clark got one too.
Dad, can I try and give it up?
Well, it is supposed to rain on this trip. At least one day, maybe two. And normally what I like to do is put up my tarp, so I'm gonna do that. But basically what it is, it's a big tarp that I use for rainfly, and it just gives us a dry space underneath when it rains, so we're not stuck in the tent. This is the tripod that we use. I think we've used a tripod ever since I can remember. So it's a really easy way to cook over the fire. You can raise it up or lower it down. It's one of my favorite meals for camping right here is rods. What do you think, William? There we go. Oh, that's what was biting right there. Just a little guy.
Caught two fish. William caught one.
That's a nice fish.
It's scratching me. Who wants it?
Going in the water and never coming back to this beach again.
Well, good morning. We've got a special trip planned for today, and we're going to Mackinac City and probably Sault Ste. Marie. There's a cool old fort in Mackinac City, and we're gonna go see the bridge, and then we're gonna go check out the locks, probably in Sault Ste. Marie if we have time. But I'm not gonna do a video on that portion. We've actually already been to those places before, and I have a video on when we went to those. If you're interested in checking that out, I'll put the link in the description so you can go check that video out. But we're gonna get loaded up and head over to Mackinac City, and we'll see you guys when we get back. Well, we've made it back to camp, and I think everybody had a pretty good time. Quite often for our camping trips, if we're out for a long time, like for example this week we're out for 5 nights, we'll try to break things up a little bit and go into wherever the local town is and just kind of check out the shops and stuff. We really like to do that if it's going to be on a rainy day, and then we're not out at camp where it's raining too much, and we can just kind of go in the shops in town and just kind of stay dry that way. But for tonight we're just gonna kind of sit around camp and relax a little bit, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. Oh, good morning. It's kind of a cold morning this morning. It's supposed to be a high of maybe 60 today. It was supposed to rain all day today, but thankfully it isn't raining yet. It's just really foggy and cold. My mom's already getting breakfast ready. And cold mornings like this, it's really nice to have a hot breakfast. She's got some hash going on the stove. That's a nice thing to wake up to. Plan is to just hang out at camp all day. It's just supposed to be cold, and it is supposed to rain quite a bit. There's a little bit of fog on the water. We're gonna go check that out.
I don't think there's fish out yet.
Kind of a gloomy day out here, but the fog looks kind of neat over the water.
Can't have a camping trip without rain.
Well, you could. It always seems to rain at least one day. We had one camping trip where it rained every single day except the first day, and it was for like a 6-day trip, and we ended up going home a day early, and we never do that. It was just so wet, we just had enough. You guys aren't cold, are you?
A little.
Yeah.
When you're using these Coleman stoves, you want to make sure that when you're lighting them, you don't have anything sitting on top of the burner. If you have like a pan sitting on the burner and you turn on the gas, that gas is going to collect underneath the burner, and when you go to light it, it's just going to kind of make a big poof. It's going to blow up underneath the pan. So make sure you don't have anything on the burner when you're lighting it. My mom did that yesterday. It kind of freaked her out a little bit.
Yeah.
Morning.
I've come to make coffee.
There's coffee made.
We have plates. We have silverware. We
Yeah.
have breakfast. Willie, you want some breakfast?
We got scrambled egg, hash from a can, and bacon. It makes for a simple, warm meal in the morning. What?
I love hash.
You love hash?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yes.
All right. Well, we haven't done dishes yet on this trip, so I'm gonna do that this morning. Normally I do that in the screen tent, but we don't have a lot of room right now, so I'm gonna do that outside. I'll just heat up some water on the stove. We'll go dump the water into a small tub that I have, and we'll just do dishes in the tub. So we're just gonna be hanging out today at the campsite. Nothing really planned. We brought some games and stuff if we want to do that later. I do want to show you our little shower tent set up here. Last night we were able to all get a little bit cleaned up and take showers. This is a little pop-up shower tent that I got. It's just a little shower tent type thing. I use a vehicle rubber mat that I put in the bottom to stand on, and it's just a nice little option to have. You just want some privacy so you can clean yourself up. But we'll take a pot and we'll heat up some water in the stove and put it in the pot and bring the pot into here, and you just use a rag and some soap, and it's not like your regular shower. It's just like a wash yourself off with a rag type thing. We usually do that about halfway through the week. It's just nice to be clean, especially after yesterday. It was about 85 degrees yesterday, and today it's supposed to be a high of like 60 something. So that's why I had my collar popped earlier, because I was freezing and there's a breeze coming off the lake. It's kind of hard to adjust to the 25-degree difference.
Where did we get this one from?
We don't typically have fires during the middle of the day. It tends to use up a lot of firewood, and we have to buy firewood when we're out here. It's nice on a day like this where it's kind of cold, and obviously we're cooking lunch over the fire right now, so it was supposed to rain today, so this is a much better alternative to that.
Shredding some cheese for the baked potatoes. We got bacon bits, some Greek yogurt instead of sour cream, baked potatoes. We're gonna load them up.
I want a potato.
What do you want, William?
A potato. Nice and warm fire. That's good chicken.
Yeah.
Chicken.
That's what I said. Yuck.
I don't want to work on this.
We found one already.
You never know what.
A nail. Yay.
Well, we're gonna head back to camp and play Uno. One thing that we like to bring along is games, and card games are really popular in our family anyways. But we like to bring games that the kids like to play just in case it is kind of rainy or we get some downtime and they're kind of looking for something to do.
On the ground?
Yep. Yeah, I need you guys to sit. Clark's the first one to catch a fish. Look at that. That's a nice one.
Yeah.
Good job. All right. Well, it's a little bit chaotic here. This is a pretty good spot, apparently. Clark's already caught two. Lana just caught one. I finally just got the boat adjusted while people are pulling fish in, and there's lines being cast everywhere and getting tangled, and it's great.
Yes! Fish, hold still. Fish, hold still.
Clark's got one, and now William's got one pulling and coming in the boat.
It's a sunball.
Yeah, it's a sunfish. Yep. Great fish, William.
Thank you.
Well, everybody's caught fish, and we've been here for 5 minutes. Oh, it's a good one. Reel it up. Oh, it's a big one. Wow, look at that
Wait, yours
fish.
is the same as mine.
Nice.
Wait, yours is the same as mine.
I like to take the kids pan fishing, and when I do that, I like to use live bait with bobbers because it gives them a visual to look at. They know if they've got something on the line. It's just a lot of fun for them. For this spot I picked because it's, first of all, out of the wind. Second of all, it's got some weeds along the shoreline here. And this lake, there's not a lot of weeds in this lake, but that seems to be where the panfish are at. And we've already caught like 7 fish between the 3 of them, so.
That's sprinkling.
Lana, you're getting one. You're getting a bite.
I'm also getting a bite.
Yep, they're getting sneaky now. Lana's got a bass.
Oh my goodness, why do you have a bass?
Reel it in. Reel it in.
Can I have food?
Here. No, you got it. Keep it over by the edge.
Bass?
She's got a big bass. You got it. Wow.
What has a bass?
Oh no, it got off. Lana, that was a big bass. The hook came off. Sorry about that.
I want to catch the bass.
I don't know if you saw that on the camera, but that was probably a 12-inch bass she had on there. There's another good one right there.
William, you got a fish. William, you got a fish. I got fish. That's a fish.
There you go. Nice fish, William. All right, Clark just got a bass. Small one. Nice job, Clark. We finally got a lull. I've got everybody's hooks on. We got bait on. William, we got a fish. No way.
Oh, Daddy!
You got one too?
I got one.
William's getting tangled in the anchor.
I have one, Daddy.
Clark's got one too. Oh, we've all 3 got one. I gotta get a picture of that. Okay. All right, good job, guys. Did you guys have fun?
Yeah.
Yeah. How many fish did you catch?
I caught 10.
Clark caught 10. William, you had 4?
Yeah.
You had 3 or 4? Almost had a giant bass.
4.
Well, we had a lot of fun fishing, and the kids really love doing this. It's one of our favorite things to do together. And we had a pretty good day today. But we're gonna wrap it up and head back to camp.
I caught 3. You caught 4.
All right, well, it's just about dinner time, so we're gonna go ahead and get that started. So tonight we're going to make hot ham and cheese over the fire using these pie irons. But we'll just fill these up stick them in the fire, and pretty much good to go.
Whole world is the whole world.
I think it's done.
Hold on too tight.
Oh, Mom is next. What do you want?
Hot, hot.
Oh my, look at that toad.
Toady.
That's a big toad. Well, we're pretty much done with dinner, and it's just starting to rain now. I don't know how long or how hard it's going to rain, but I'm trying to get things pulled under the tarp so I'm not getting too wet. You staying dry? Alright, who wants to play Uno? Well, the rain let up a little bit, but it looks like it's pretty much going to rain for the rest of the night, so we're probably going to end up going to bed early tonight, but we're just going to hang out for a little bit longer, and we'll see you in the morning. Well, good morning. We made it through the night. Pretty much rained all night long, and I think it's done raining for today, but we're going to get a quick breakfast. We just got hard-boiled eggs and I guess whatever else we can find.
Bacon.
And bacon. And then we're gonna go do some hiking. Well, we are at Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore, which is just outside of Munising, Michigan. And just kind of a neat little rock formation type thing that's on the shores of Lake Superior. So we're gonna just kind of hike along the shoreline and see what it's all about. So the Pictured Rocks are kind of like a cliff side that's made up of different minerals, and it makes it look like different layers, which is pretty neat. And the cliffs are, they go up to about 200 feet in some areas, 200 feet from the surface of the lake. It's a long drop down there. Miner's Castle right there, guys. With small kids, we're not going to do too much hiking, but we are going to drive down to the beach and take a look at the lake from the beach. Well, the waves are super loud, so I actually had to move away from the shoreline to do a video, but you can find a lot of really cool rocks along the shoreline, but rock collecting is actually illegal in the Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore, so you're not allowed to keep anything. Something having to do with there's a limited supply or something like that. But these lakes are amazing. They're enormous and it really looks like an ocean, but it's just amazing to think that this is just a big freshwater lake. Well, that was pretty cool. I really love the Lake Superior area. It's just got its own unique beauty to it, and seeing those cliffs, it's hard to see on the camera, but it's really beautiful up here. So I think next we're gonna go try to find a waterfall. Well, we're on the trail to go look at Miners Falls. That's all about all I know about it, because that's called Miners Falls. So it's about a half-a-mile walk from the parking lot.
Oh wow, look at that. Beautiful.
Well, it was pretty neat seeing the waterfall. The Upper Peninsula actually has quite a few waterfalls, and someday I'd like to eventually see all of them. But next thing we're going to do is we're going to head into town and grab some lunch. So we stopped in Munising for lunch, and we're at Pictured Rocks Pizza. They got kind of a little outdoor area with some outdoor games and stuff. Their pizza looks pretty good, so let's see how it is. Well, we've made it back to camp, and I think we're just gonna kind of relax for the rest of the evening. It turned out to be a beautiful day, so unfortunately this is our last full day here. We go home in the morning, and a lot of times I will try to get a bunch of stuff taken down as much as I can the day before we leave. So right now I'm gonna probably take down the tarp and the shower tent and get those things packed up, and that way that's a few less things that we have to do tomorrow morning. Well, it's been a pretty good week, I think. I think we've had all pretty good time camping out here together. Good times, good family memories. Unfortunately, it all comes to an end tomorrow. Dish rags. Morning, kid.
Morning. Hello.
Well, we are all packed up and ready to head home. Thanks for coming along with us on this camping trip. If you're interested at all in the places that we went to on this trip, or the gear that we used, I'll add some links in the description. You can check those out. We're gonna head home now. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for following along. If you liked this video, be sure to check out our other videos on our YouTube channel and hit that subscribe button. We hope we'll see you again soon, and remember to gear up, get out, and go find your own outdoor adventure.